What's up? It's your girl, Yachty Girl Flavor. So here am I just doing a cook with me video from start to finish. So here I am just rinsing my peas and getting it washed before I add it to my pot. We are going to be making some rice and peas and oven baked chicken. So my peas are washed. I'm adding it to my pot. I have some cinnamon stick, garlic clove, ginger, and pimento. Have anyone ever tried cinnamon in their rice and peas? I've been doing it for a while and I love it. We love it over here. So my peas was soaking for a while. As you can see, they were split open. So we're gonna get that started. Here's my chicken. It's been marinating since last night. I use all my regular powder season, then I add some Italian dressing and some sriracha mayo. And that has been sitting overnight. Here I have some fruit punch mix. I'm any regular Jamaican, or if you're from the Caribbean, should be used to this or know what it is. It's a juice mix. You can use it to make juice. I'm going to do that. But I'm not just going to just take it as is. I'm going to add some flavor to it. So I'm putting some ginger in a blender. And I am going to blend that with the ginger. And it's going to enhance the flavor of this fruit punch flavor. So my can opener was not working, so we're going back to basics. The good old Jamaican days of using the knife to open it. If you are not good at doing this or never done it before, please don't try, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. So I'm opening the can. And I am going to pour it in the blender with the ginger, and I'm just going to give it a quick blend, strain it, and that's our juice for our Sunday dinner. So stay tuned. So here I have my chicken. It's finally going into the oven. I'm just gonna bake it, and it's gonna be baked in the oven for at least 2 hours or close to 2 hours at 400 degrees. And this is what we have before we put it in the oven. So here I am just rinsing my rice. My peas is already cooked. It took like an hour or less because it was soaked for a while, so it was pretty easy to cook. I'm just rinsing my rice, and I'm gonna add that to the pot. Also, I'm gonna show you guys how I season my pot. This can also be a video where you cook but you don't have all the regular traditional ingredients needed, but you can still let it work and have a delicious dinner. So that's what we're doing here. So this is our peas. It's cooked. I'm going to leave the cinnamon stick in there, so it's going to cook with the rice as well. I'm adding in some water before I start seasoning my peas pot. So I have some coconut powder here. I use the powder or the milk. Most times I use the powder because it's what I have ready available. I have some scallion and I have a Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm also going to add some black pepper and some brown sugar. And I'm going to add some other seasoning, as you can see, along with some butter. So here I'm adding in my brown sugar, as I said, and this is just how I normally season my rice pot. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the rice. It was a big cake together because I washed it first, and I should have washed it when I was closer to ready to put it in the pot, but we still go get it in there. So here I am putting my rice in my pot, and we're gonna get that combined together well and let it steam and do its thing, because it's rice. You don't need to keep playing with it. Okay. Then we're gonna get in on working on our other parts that we're gonna have with this Sunday dinner. As I said, I am just pulling out all the ingredients that I have remaining from last month, so to empty out the cupboards and the kitchen and the stuff, so we can restock on groceries. So it's whatever we have available we're gonna use. And guess what? You can use what you have on hand, and as they say in Jamaica, turn your hand and make fashion. So that's what we're doing here. So this is what I have so far in my steaming process. We're going to turn our stove down, and we are going to let that steam. I'm going to add a file paper over it, and we're going to let it finish steam on a really low heat. So we're going to check on our chicken, and this is like an hour or so in the oven. So I'm going to flip them around and base it and place it back in the oven. So I'm just basing it. Then we're going to get started. I'm making some mac and cheese, but I'm using the box craft mac and cheese, and you guys will see how I make a quick version of that. To my boiling water, I'm adding some seasoning. As you can see, I just did a seasoned mixture. I'm running some chicken bouillon. I'm going to add some coconut oil, and then I am going to add some paprika. So just keep watching, guys, and you're going to see how this dinner all comes together by just using what we have on hand, and yet still be flavorful. our rice and peas is finished. As you guys can see, my macaroni is finished boiling. I'm just adding all of that cheese and stuff to get it put in the oven. I'm going to use a Mexican blend cheese that I have remaining here to help bring that cheesiness together. This mac and cheese is going to be so bomb. Okay, so bomb. Also to this I add some mayo and some sour cream. So here's a next glance at our rice and peas, very shelly. Here's our chicken. This is about an hour and a half or 45 minutes in. I'm going to flip it back on the other side and I'm going to brush it with a glaze and then back into the oven for about 30 minutes. And then we will have some juicy baked chicken. Okay, so I'm just brushing all the glaze on and using some of that liquid that it has built up, and then we're going to put it back in the oven. At this point I turn up the oven to about 450, and so I can get that glaze on there. So our Sunday dinner is almost ready. Just took my mac and cheese out the oven and I'm working on some veggies. Here I have about 2 carrots that I have peeled and washed and sliced into like little dices or coins, and then I'm adding that tin sweet peas, green sweet peas that I showed you all to the pot as well, just at the exact moment when the carrot was cooked. So that's going to be additional veggies as well to our dish. And this is what it looks like after the carrot has fully cooked through. This is our chicken all done and coming out the oven. And let's take a final look at everything: our chicken, our veggies, our rice and peas, and our mac and cheese. And this is Sundeh Dinna. Definitely delicious and flavorful and filling in leftovers on the next day. Sunday, Monday is always the best. So this is our plating. This is our final and finished product. Look at that, and let's not forget that sauce that was built. We're going to drizzle some of that over our chicken or rice. If you want to eat your food without any sauce, go ahead, because my rice, even though it is shelly, it is also moist, so gravy is always optional here. And let's not forget about that fruit punch mix that we made earlier. Let's get a glass of that to go with this plate. And remember, guys, to watch all the way to the end. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.